People ask me every time if the poison build is viable for Lilith. Yes, it is. Also, I found a way to skip the running part in phase 2 every time. This might be nothing new for some people. For me, it was. Start is where you wanna play around and test your gear. If you push her too fast into the face, you gotta calm down with poison imbuement and prioritize the neutral twisting blades and spam your crowd controls. On the other hand, if you stagger her way too fast, you gotta slow down with the CCs, obviously. You can switch gear, for example. You beat her with the Forbidden Poison Bug Twisting Blades Jutsu and try to not have Poison Trap on cooldown. She goes into phase 2 while you prepare your traps. This is where you want to switch gear for full CC power. Once she's attackable, you go ham. You can start with spamming Poison Imbuement and Twisting Blades. I started with Shadow Step, which is suboptimal. The key is to stagger her before the blob abominations, whatever it is, spawn on the map. She should fly to the top. If you want to go super lazy and skip even the part at the end, you stop staggering her at about 95%, which you will see here. I switched the Penitent Graves unique because I didn't want to stagger her before she's at the end. Well, that's basically it. Just run around and finish her. This is the gear I used. On the head I had Exploit Aspect. Gives you 20% crowd control duration. On a side note, unstoppable doesn't matter. Bosses are not unstoppable. Well, they are, but it doesn't count for affixes. The chest has Mangler on it, explains itself, stacking up her stagger bar even faster. The gloves, not sure if skipping blobs is possible without Fists of Fate. The crowd control it provides is on another level. I had Disobedience on my pants, doesn't really matter. Lilith is not about surviving. The boots, I switched them during the fight, as you could see. You should go for the unique ones, Penitent Graves. So Shared Misery obviously doesn't matter here. Crossbow, still my favorite aspect. Stacking poison into infinity with all the attack speed. The first dagger is enchanted with corruption, boosting your DPS. Then I felt like using Asherah's unique dagger to stagger her faster with attack speed, so I could skip the blobs. The first ring has Bursting Venoms, our holy aspect in a poison build, together with a Brutal Heart that doesn't matter for Lilith. Second ring is Blade Dancer, mandatory for stacking poison, and a Vicious Heart that allows us to spam Twisting Blades more often. Every 5 seconds we use life instead of energy to spam more Twisting Blades, and don't forget that it also increases the damage. Amulet is just another aspect that increases CC duration. It's a terrible roll, but it was enough. Then of course we socketed with the Creeping Death. What else? It's the best gem. So the skill tree didn't change much. Check out description. Overall I reduced damage reduction and increased my damage output. I played the usual puncture, days on Twisting Blades, 1 point in Siphoning Strikes, just to regen a bit. Shadow Step with stun, Smoke Grenade for CC and damage, Poison Trap for CC and damage, some passives that increase damage. I fully skilled the Poison Imbue, 3 points in Frigid Finesse, so just straight damage as mentioned. Then we have increased Lucky Hit Chance and Close Quarters Combat for attack speed, which translates into crowd control, and guess what? Even more damage when she's staggered. As for the Paragon board, it is also the same that I use for T100 dungeons, Tier 100 dungeons, just to make it easier for those who already play a similar board as mine and don't want to invest time and go to Switch. I will let the board roll for those who prefer the video over planner. See ya!